Let's.
Dr. King, how are things shaping up now for tomorrow?
Things are shaping up beautifully. We have people coming in from all over the country. I suspect that we will have representatives from almost every state in the Union, and naturally a large number of people from the state of Alabama. And we hope to see, and we plan to see, the greatest witness for freedom that has ever taken place on the steps of the capital of any state in the South. And this whole march adds drama to this total front. Last Sunday, more than 8,000 of us started on a mighty walk from Selma, Alabama. They told us we wouldn't get here. There were those who said that we would get here only over their dead bodies. Well, talk. All the world today knows that we are here and we are standing before the forces of power in the state of Alabama saying we ain't gonna let nobody turn us around. Today I want to tell the city of Selma.
Tell them, Doctor.
Today I want to say to the state of Alabama.
Yes, sir.
Like an idea whose time has come.
Yes, sir.
Not even the marching of mighty armies can halt us.
Yes, sir.
We are moving to the land of freedom.
Yes, sir.
I know you're asking today, how long will it take? Somebody's asking, how long will prejudice blind the visions of men? I come to say to you this afternoon, however difficult the moment,
Yes, sir.
however frustrating the hour, it will not be long, because truth crushed earth will rise again.
Yes, sir.
How long? Not long,
Yes, sir.
because no lie can live forever.
Yes, sir.
How long? Not long,
How long?
because you shall reap what you sow.
Yes, sir.
How long? Not long.
How long?
Truth forever on the scaffold, wrong forever on the throne.
Yes, sir.
Yet that scaffold sways the future.
Yes.
Behind the dim unknown standeth God within the shadow, keeping watch above his own. How long? Not long.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from a professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. The hood view, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on the Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
3, 4, 5. We're live. Welcome to Hoodviewpolitics, where we go into a deep, detailed dive into politics from a hood point of view.
As we see.
I'm Rabbit Jones.
I'm Tony, the #1 soul brother. And welcome to a Wednesday night edition of Hoodview Politics.
Surprise, surprise. If you're new here, you don't know what to expect. But if you've been here before, you know what's going on here. We chasing Maccas and coons, and then I add on the Latinos too. What it do in the house. Surprise, surprise. Heating up, baby. Now gonna start seeing this a lot because there's a lot to get off our chest daily. You notice that? Welcome to everybody to be tuning in late and subscribe to us. We appreciate y'all a whole lot. You know what I'm saying, dog? We here with you. Day-to-day violence. You know what I'm saying, dog? We here.
That like button.
We here for show. Appreciate everybody that has subscribed. Hoodies. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all a whole lot. You know? Thanks for tuning in for show. And what it do? What's going on, player?
Shit. You see what's going on? These motherfuckers is not playing. Yeah. It's about to get ugly. This is a MAGA country with a MAGA government. Matt Gaetz is Attorney General.
We got a lot of things happening. We got again Trump's naming all the people being in his cabinet and taking over positions, and he named a few. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the other one's going. This one right here is going to be an issue. I don't think this person here is going to go through the whole whatever the fuck supposed to go through. No matter what the Senate look like, no matter what the motherfucking because anybody don't know what we know, don't understand what we're talking about right now. Matt Gaetz is Trump nominee for
Attorney General.
Now, for anybody don't know him, he was a U.S. representative. He's not there no more, right?
He resigned today, right after Trump.
Today? Oh, so he was already still there.
Yeah, he was still a rep from Florida. Yeah. But
so Matt Gaetz was born in May 7, 1982. So he's like 40 years old. He's a lawyer and politician in Florida. Now, in 2020, well, he resigned his congressional district from 2017 until his resignation in 2020, which is in it now. The district included joints like San Rosa and Walton County. And he's been a Republican his whole life, and he's a far-right Republican. And the problem with Tony sees is, all right, he's attorney. Yeah, cool. But what me and Tony going to prove to y'all is not only was your mistake catastrophic for us marginalized communities and black people in general, that's our concern. But along the way, we're just going to show y'all how dumb your mistake was, right? So, can you explain what is the Attorney General? They can understand how that's really important.
Attorney General, he's in charge of the Justice Department. He is basically the number one cop in the land. He sets the policy. He tell you this. He determines what's right and what's wrong. Whatever he want done and to who he want done is going to get done. So he is the man as far as the justice system. So the buck stopped with him there. You know, you still go over his head to the president, whatever, but as far as the Justice Department, he the man. And he covers everything, even down to telling your local police what to do if he want to.
So to put this in perspective, right? We don't get into what type of person this motherfucker is in a minute. But we want y'all to understand the positions now and why we was telling you and Kamala was telling you he's not a serious man, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is why. The man just explained to you that the Attorney General of the United States is in control of all law enforcement.
Yes.
So that means he sets the agenda for law enforcement in America, right?
Yes, sir.
And that comes off the heels of someone saying they want to stop and frisk back.
Yep.
That comes off one that's elected now.
Yeah.
Telling you that he's gonna have 1 day of purge for the police to beat the shit out of everybody.
Oh yeah, you need
Attorney General to do that.
Yeah, it's
so
ass whooping coming.
This position
for
here,
people.
Something now. When we told y'all that Trump was saying stop and frisk, the motherfucking what's the other shit? Stop and frisk. Then he want to bring back the purge joint for the feds. Then he want rid of the feds in the army if you go marching. If you go in the motherfucking George Floyd type of shit, you're gonna get your ass taken to you, because this is the person that would make it happen. This is the person that can turn them water hoses on your ass. This is the person can tell them to shoot.
Right. And look,
this person. So keep that in mind. At the position that they just put this person in.
They want you got this motherfucker in there because they want cops to have immunity.
That's the one I was trying to remember. Damn, why you may forget? That's the one I was trying to remember. That's the one.
But they want cops to have immunity. So, you know, when they just go overboard and kill a motherfucker, beat you till you paralyzed, you know,
You can't sue none of that shit.
you can't, you know, ain't nothing you can do about it.
There's no retaliation.
Right.
So put that all in one capsule. This person is the person that will allow stuff like that we told you that the dude said he's gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
that chokehold. You know that chokehold.
Oh, the no choke. Everything.
All that shit that was banned.
Thank you.
Oh, that shit coming back.
Now, did we ask for that? Now, I don't know. Maybe you did as a voter, but we're gonna explain to you how fucking dumb it really was. And when you said you ain't believe when some of the stuff he's saying, now we connect the shit he's saying to the shit he doing.
Now
for your dumb ass.
Now get caught cruising through a neighborhood you weren't supposed to. They think you ain't supposed to be in. You can pull the fuck over. Why? Because I feel like pulling you over, boy. That's why. So, look, we've been trying to tell y'all for 2.5 years. Your vote matters. To get out and vote, it matters. To get up on the issues, it matters. Because now what you going to get, you're going to get some wild shit. It's bad. Coming out the Justice Department, hey, when they say you undocumented or you illegals is getting the fuck out, hey, they coming. He is in charge of sending them. Y'all getting the fuck out. If they got to beat the whole fucking household half to death, you getting the fuck out. That's what you voted for or didn't vote for.
And not only that, this dude is a complete maga,
a
racist pig. But y'all told us the dude ain't racist.
Nah.
Why would we keep putting racist people around him? What's that for then?
He's a racist.
Why?
And he's under investigation.
Ben, how many spots left? Y'all black magas running out of room now. Remember that game we used to play when we was kids? And everybody run around a chair or some shit? What was that?
What?
And you just run around. No, you run around in a circle or something. Then sit down real quick.
Duck, goose.
That's what's going on now, right? And I'm trying to figure out where the black maga is going to sit down at. Or do we even give a fuck?
Yeah.
There's going to be a spot left. That's the janitor of the what? Okay. Hey, what's the black maga that helped me? Put him over there. I forgot his name.
Remember,
give him a spot. Fuck
remember when they thought that Tim Scott could be vice president? Really? I told you, it was no way.
Who?
When they was talking about who Trump might pick for vice president, and motherfucker said Tim Scott. Man, you ain't heard from Tim Scott. Hey, all them black.
Oh yeah, Tim Scott should have a spot, shouldn't he?
I don't know. Hey, you ain't see him pushing no motherfucking black MAGA, no Tim Scott, no what's that motherfucking, not the one in North Carolina or the one in Florida, whatever. The dumb Byron Donald or Byron, whoever the fuck he is, but you ain't seeing him pushing none of them to the front. He ain't giving them none of them no cabinet position, no kind of nothing. It's all lily white people.
So far, all the main spots, yeah. How about say it's gonna be a janitor or something spot?
Except for Rubio. He ain't getting, Rubio only got that because Rubio probably helped more likely than not help deliver Latino men. So Rubio got that spot. They just basically sent him out the country any goddamn way. So
this is funny.
That was a thank you for that. He don't owe. We saw that in the motherfucker his first administration when he told us, he said, look, I don't give a fuck about nobody who didn't vote for me. And he proved it.
He did that a lot.
He told us, he said, look, I don't give a fuck about nobody.
That's one thing he did. He did say that a lot. He said, "Fuck everybody that didn't vote for
He
him."
said, "You didn't vote for me, man." When Puerto Rico got hit with that
And doubling
hurricane or something, tornado, hurricane, one of them, during his administration, he ain't gave Puerto Rico shit.
Going anywhere.
Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz defiant and doubling down in the face of allegations that he was involved in sex trafficking and that he had sex with a 17-year-old girl.
And I won't be extorted by former DOJ officials and the crooks he is working with. The truth will prevail.
Headlining an event for a pro-Trump women's group.
I take the words of Margaret Thatcher to heart. If you want something said, get a man. If you want something done, hire a woman.
Gaetz speaking the same day the House Ethics Committee announced it had opened an investigation into his actions, not just on sex trafficking, but also over allegations he showed nude images on the House floor and misused campaign funds.
Wait.
Man,
Wait.
this motherfucker crooked.
Not only is he just like that orange punk, Donald, why would you hire a motherfucker that's wrapped up in sex trafficking for attorney general?
fuck?
Who the fuck does that, bro?
The congressman's heavily pro-woman message comes after a Gaetz associate, Joel Greenberg, was arraigned on an array of charges this week, including sex trafficking of a minor.
Sex trafficking of a minor, bro.
The attorney general.
A sex trafficking of a minor.
The attorney general.
This shit's stupid. Drugging and sex trafficking women.
Accused
Bro.
sex trafficker. What the? Come on. The president is a dude who is found liable for raping a woman.
But he get a person as attorney general that's just like him.
Right. Yeah. Women, you don't have no rights. Guess what? They're gonna start whooping your ass. That you're gonna start staying home with them kids. They gonna keep knocking you up, and they gonna keep going upside your damn head, and the police gonna come, and ain't shit gonna get done. Cause
Bruh.
that motherfucker right there.
Think about it. The country is now being ran by a bona fide orange demon pig, racist called Donald. Then you got another motherfucker attorney general that's a racist trafficking, sex trafficking pig too. But everybody want to counsel fucking P. Diddy. But these the motherfuckers you want to prod and say, I love MAGA. But you don't want to listen to R. Kelly no more though.
I'm gonna say this.
We're gonna stop listening to R. Kelly, but we're gonna keep running around about this orange demon fuck.
Look, he the attorney generals. So, especially, damn, I think Diddy under some federal shit too. So
I'm a software engineer.
How much
they gonna
Diddy
fuck
out.
around. Either Trump gonna let Diddy out, or
He getting out anyway.
he ain't never getting.
I mean, he
out.
about to get out while it's trial.
Heating up, along with being the subject of a sex trafficking investigation involving a 17-year-old girl. Gaetz is now being accused of sleeping with young women from sugar daddy websites. Jim Murray has details.
I was in Wyoming. We're learning shocking new details today about
Yo.
the sex trafficking investigation
Yo.
involving Congressman Matt Gaetz. The New York Times reveals that Gaetz dated women from so-called sugar daddy websites, including one called Seeking Arrangement. The spokesperson for Seeking Arrangement is none other than Rachel Yu.
Stop.
No, come
Stop.
on, this
Stop.
can't be real,
Stop, bro.
man. Come on, man. You got
Okay, let's add this up. Sex trafficking bitches, drugging them,
right underage.
and going on a website and sugar daddy. And this attorney general. What the fuck, bro?
This motherfucker is the top cop.
And this is what we be trying to tell y'all, that Trump is a dumbass. He's a dumb fuck. He don't take nothing serious. And think about the top cop in the United States is
Who's
this
that?
boo-boo the fool that's a
Who's that?
sex
Open up.
trafficker
Yeah.
and a drugging hoes.
Who?
That's what he do. He drug hoes. But that's attorney general though.
Oh my
And
God.
that's the backdrop of that bitch ass on demon Donald screaming about he want to give immunity to cops, screaming about motherfucker want to bring back stop and frisk. That's on the cusp of that. And this the clown bitch ass fool that's picked that's going to do all that for him.
And you can best believe at the beginning of this administration, they putting cases on everybody.
All I'm doing is pointing out the black issues. That's a black issue right here. This clown fool is a black issue. ASAP. Stop and frisk is going to be a fucking problem. Period.
Yeah. I mean,
he going to definitely let him do stop and frisk. He definitely going to stop all protests off the break because he's a bumble the fool idiot. He's a sex trafficking fool. He fuck with kids and he drug hoes. And this motherfucker's attorney general, bro. You can't get no dumber than this. And this not even like, come on.
You could tell, best known as Tiger Woods' mistress number one.
I'm so excited to be part of Seeking Arrangement.
Inside Edition interviewed her about her involvement with the company just 2 weeks ago.
The site has had some trouble in the past with having some stigma attached to it. The stigma comes with sugar babies, not necessarily because of
sugar babies.
Sugar babies.
My man, we rolling with the sugar babies.
Sugar baby.
And now he attorney general. You can't write this dumbass fuck shit.
So
you can't write it. If I were to sit down and write down a script of the worst president in America, this would it would have come out to be. I couldn't even make this stuff up. Wouldn't even put a sex trafficker as attorney general. I wouldn't have thought of that.
So when he put out a order or directive to go target certain people or certain places and certain things, he can do it. Hey, I want papers on that motherfucker. Go investigate this and raid this and
go
shut
look
that
into
down
somebody's shit they have no business looking into.
Right. Okay. We got calls to shut that down, shut it down. Bop, 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 bop. Democrats better get it together, and they gotta get it together quick. Because if what really happens, what we think is about to happen, motherfuckers going to come flying back to the Democratic Party. It ain't gonna be no third party or nothing like that, because ain't nobody got time to put that kind of shit together. But you're gonna come back, but you're gonna want to flock back. But they better they shit together, man, and organize this shit right and get a goddamn message that apply to everybody.
But all right, for example, you got Democrats saying they're gonna stop the deportations. That's in their states, right? The governor saying they ain't gonna let him come to snatch everybody out of their shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the talking point for that then? We're gonna go through right now what a Republican and Democrat do right now with that situation alone.
With that situation,
just think about that.
So you saying that if a Democratic city or state don't comply with
none of this deportation stuff, they don't do it.
We're not going to do this.
Okay. What would be the talking point from that? Well, how can you run on what happens next? You just gonna say you ain't gonna do it? You know it's gonna be some type of fight now. Now how you gonna talk about it? Now you get what I'm saying? This is our problem. I kept telling you before. When Democrats be too nice, literally. So she gonna try to save people because this is inhumane, right or wrong.
Correct.
So she gonna say, I'm not letting that happen to these people. So now guess what a Republican gonna say? I want you to just guess their tagline for this and what they're gonna drill down from this point on for next year. If the one person, anybody say that, what are they gonna say? Oh, this is why Democrats are not in office, because they want to cater to the criminals. Criminals coming in and killing people. They raping. And she gonna say she gonna protect them. Boom. And that's how they hit Democrats for being so. This is what you want to do. You want to save these people, right? You wouldn't want that to happen, but that's the talking point you're gonna hit them. I guarantee you. Now you see what I'm saying? And how you respond to that? When in reality, people have to look it up now. Now they gotta look at the facts. Now you see what I'm saying? So now it's hard to even rebuttal you trying to save criminals now because you just said you want to stop all that. Now you see where they can fall in these traps. And it's come from them being nice. I don't know how to combat that though, be honest with you. Now you see what I'm saying? What type of position they be in, and they put themselves in, and then all they gonna do now, that's woke. That's woke. They want to save criminals. Boom. Dead duck. Now you're gonna have Democrats in the Senate say, no, I ain't got that. I'm not stopping them. Man. Republicans are better at this, bruh. This messaging thing, of course they got Fox News, but they're just better at once one thing get down, they all say it. Mm-hmm. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. See,
puts them in a bad position.
Republicans got Democrats got to get caught up on this media thing.
Exactly.
They got to. This shit ain't. They so bad. I mean, it's gonna take a minute to build that type of. Because, man, Fox News been kicking for a long time. So, but they gotta get out here and get their peoples on podcasts we got room for you. Come on here and talk to the people. I'll get them on Roland Martin and all this. Get your people out there on the regular with the goddamn message so the people can hear what the fuck you got to say and make an informed choice. But
see, what they gotta do is understand it's not about being correct on shit. Mm-hmm. You gotta be honest with it, it's no way around it. You're not gonna let them come in there and deport the people, right?
Nah.
So it's really no way around it. They put you in a position to defend things. You gotta explain that you're not saving criminals. You see what I'm saying? You gotta go into that. That's some wild shit.
Because I think the average person, and if you say that, you're not gonna put these people out, and they can understand that, man, you don't want to put people out like that. They make their whole life here and everything, and stuff like that. And then you be understanding, and then a motherfucker come along and say, but there's some criminals in there. What? Man, they got some criminals over here doing all types of shit, man. Got these drug cartels running through here, and they killing people and they raping and murdering people, but I feel you. You want to help these people, but damn, they got some what Trump be calling them. They got some bad hombres in there, and that's how they fucking be getting them.
No, the problem is they gotta be like. They got to combat this shit. It's freedom, but at the same time, you got to be like, freedom for Americans, right?
Right.
Freedom for Americans. We're not talking about anybody illegal when you say American. We're not talking about illegal people. So when I say I want to stop him from deporting Americans, I'm not going to let him do that. He would not come in my state and deport any American. Keep the word American in it. American in my state. Right? So therefore, the Republic cannot twist it into, she want to save the criminals. Because you're not talking about criminals when you're talking about taking people out of the country. You feel me? You're not talking about Americans. Then if you talk about Americans, then the Democrats can come back and be like, you want to put out Americans. Right. Then you see what I'm saying? You got to set them up the same time and make them go for they're going to go for that. And then you can counteract them ASAP, right? But everybody got to do it. Just like Republicans do, everybody do the thing. You feel me? One person can't do it. Like a senator can't do it over in Wyoming somewhere and we never hear it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to do that shit. Everybody got to combat it. But I'm going to save every American. They're not coming to my state, snatching my families apart, American families apart. They're not going to do it. I'm not letting him do it. Nobody going to do that.
I see what you're saying
Simple.
with that too. I see what you're saying. They got to be more on point with the message. With
Exactly.
what they saying, and you know, you can, set them up too.
Exactly.
Well,
So, that's the key thing. Like, make it so they can't do that little bullshit would make somebody don't understand it. Go with what they saying, because it's easy to understand what they saying instead of looking this shit up. You know? It's easier for them to be like, hell yeah, the bitch said she gonna stop them from putting them out.
Mm-hmm.
Criminals out, she tripping. That's automatically. Democrats crazy. Automatically.
The thing about that, I think that kind of apply to what I be thinking, and is the message. The Democratic Party is diversified. It's diversified.
That's
It's a
tough.
lot of
That's
you
tough.
gotta, so the overall message has to that you run on has to apply to everybody. Everybody is one thing that's going to be unified. Is economic issues. So the economic issues got to apply to for everybody. You know, so then grow the message from there, make it so everybody, you know what I'm saying? We all in this, you know, we all agree with the economic policy or the foreign policy. We all agree with the what they want to do with healthcare or whatever. It's a unified message. Now, once you get into office, that's when, okay, bam, 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 we can talk about, you know, where we gonna put the focus at, or what we're going to take care of, and you know who we taking care of or whatever. Get the goddamn office, then you can do that. But the message need to bring everybody. It need to be under one umbrella, so everybody can get down with it. You know, so you won't be feeling so fractured and shit, or Latino men peel off, or you know what I'm saying. I agree with you. It's a messaging.
It's that. It's that simple. That's the problem. Like, you have to combat that. Like now, it's air. They just letting Republicans talk now, and they're not combating none of the bullshit. They're just letting it go.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You can't do it. They're gonna control this whole border narrative the whole time. They're gonna be snatching people's kids out, and they're gonna make it Democrats look like they the bad guys.
Yeah.
That's how that's gonna unfold. So yeah, it's messaging you got to get better at the message.
And let me explain something to y'all right now. They don't like the media, so they're gonna do everything they can to fuck the media over. So a lot of the shit that you see, that's going to go on, you ain't going to see. But when you get images, I think this is what Democrats probably waiting on, and I think this is the only thing they really can wait on is to get images of them raids or whatever they're going to do, and shipping out busloads of
Hey, single people, is this?
Mm-hmm.
So I think, you know, once those images, if those type of images get out there, they can jump back in and control the message. You know, they like now with shit like how Republicans will have a massive outrage about anything you're saying. That's the type of outrage Democrats need to have now. They need to, and they need to turn that shit up. Because if you see raids and little kids getting taken out the country and whole families, and some of these may be American citizens by
they don't
birth,
have to wait for that. That's the problem.
Yeah,
they could preempt a strike now. For example, the borders are bound. Say it out his mouth today, right? He said completely out his fucking mouth. I don't care. The families can go with him.
Right.
He said out his mouth. Instead of Democrats now attacking that and putting that on display, they dropping the ball there.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. That type of shit. Blow that up. You know what I'm saying? The man actually said the families could go with him. Think about what the fuck he just said, bro. And Democrats let that go. You can't do that. Hey, what's going on with your Godfather?
I'm good. I just came in.
All y'all.
What y'all saying? I've been saying that for
I
a
don't even know
while.
if you've been on the joint since the election, have you?
Nuh-uh.
Go ahead and get your feelings.
My feelings about the elections. I think messaging was right. Everything was right. It's just that people don't understand what's not there yet. And people haven't really experienced of what the past has done to understand that our future is more important than the present. To me, people focusing on the present and not focusing on the future, and that's where everything's getting lost at. And I'm trying to keep it subtle. I don't want to say that I really want to say, but I think the 52% white women took it over the top for them, and then the 54% of Spanish men they lived in fear. So in their own country, the people threatening them, stuff like that. So with their president threatening them and stuff like that. So they feel that fear. They understand that fear.
Far as the Hispanic vote part, like we both. You got half my family's Hispanic.
My kids.
Yeah. So it ain't like Hispanic just love Trump, right? It's the informed Hispanic voters voted for Kamala, and the ill-informed Hispanic voters voted for Trump. Now, most people that's around us is informed. You might get one person you might know that's a Latino that's around us that might be sympathetic to some Trump shit, right? But majority of the Hispanics around us is informed.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's the whole big issue. You gotta be informed. I really think the Hispanic community, their leaders, their famous people and stuff like that, did not inform their community, bro.
Now,
the Latino community that's informed is more attached to the black community. That's how they got informed. But the Latino community itself, Puerto Rican community itself, the leaders, the congressmen and the famous rappers and the influencers did not tell them the facts.
No, they didn't. And that's
what actually, what you think about that? I don't know.
They didn't tell them the facts because I was wondering why remember I told y'all why it's taking too long for people with major platforms to speak up and to tell them who they supported, and then what blew me was when Nikki went on stage when he was supporting Trump. Trump didn't know you was a guy. He called him a girl. Nikki he called him fine on stage. He didn't know he was even a guy. And you up there supporting this man, like
then he gonna rescind his support after that fucking yeah, like that's way too late. That's who they are, nigga. Why you wait for that?
Exactly. You knew that already coming in.
It doesn't make sense. But it's just again, people like him. Like before that speech shit happened, he influenced people to vote and like Trump. That's Hispanic. You feel me? So the turning around at the end was irrelevant,
Exactly. And most people say they voted early for Trump.
Some people, motherfucker, was like, they talked to some Hispanic voters. Listen to this.
You just gave away your rights, but I don't think that's exactly the message he was saying either.
Let me ask you both.
Again, let's stop right there. The one thing she just said was, everybody think he could take away the rights, but I don't think that's what he was saying either. Right there. Now you see what I'm saying? That alone, it tell you the misinformation alone. It's like you trying to tell us that he not meaning to say he want to take people's rights away. Why you have to explain that? You see what I'm saying? Why would you have to go through something like that?
He said I was all my. I think people don't understand. They're thinking what he's saying is just jibby jabber for politics. They don't understand that this is what this man is actually meaning that he's going to do. And then you got these other. Then most of them are ill-informed. And if you look at the voting core, under college-educated men and women voted for Kamala Harris in every state, except the only reason why they lost is that this is how many uneducated people are in this world in the United States. The whole middle of the United States is so uneducated.
It,
And
I
they only watch
get that. I understand that. But how do, it's like Tony said, we know the problem, right? How do we change with the fact that, like you said, half of America is not getting information, right? So the key is how to, like I was talking to somebody today, right, in my shop. And the conversation was about the race, right? He black man. But some of the things he was saying was like ill-advised things, right? Where part of it might have been true, but it wasn't with full truth. You feel me? So like here, when I say he want to take away women's rights, right? He was like, man, Trump never said nothing like that. He ain't taking away nobody's rights. So therefore, you literally have to explain step by step how he did that, right?
Yeah.
That means it's a disconnect right there, right? Where the step by step how something is happening compared to did he really do that or not? Like, it's not a bill that he signed. Whoop, that's it. Been gone. That's done. You feel me? So it's hard for you to explain that he set the judges up to do that and told them to get rid of Roe v. Wade.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But he said out. But the thing is,
not to explain instead of saying, you know what I'm saying, something quick. That makes it hard. You feel me?
What I learned to do is I took a message. I took a page out of Don Lemon book, and every time somebody say, "Oh, I'm voting for Trump," I say, "You know what? You take away women's rights." When they say you don't take away women's rights, I say, "Hey, Google right now. I'm looking at this. Google Trump and women's rights, and listen to it and listen to what he said. He didn't say that." And they play it. I'm like, "Oh my god, they don't know."
No, it'd be a lot of either he didn't say that or he ain't mean it like that. It's a lot of that, you know.
Latinos.
Who did you vote for in 2020?
Joe Biden. I vote for Joe Biden.
And in 2024?
Donald Trump.
I changed to Donald Trump that year.
Why did you choose Trump this time?
For me, security, immigration, this situation with immigration is out of control.
Alejandro Vanderhoek and Uber Figueroa.
All right, let's start right there.
But you're an immigrant.
Hold on. See, this man Tony had this discussion, right? And a Hispanic American, he gonna tell you his topics is immigration is out of control. Think about that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. He connected immigration with the economy. Remember I said that?
Yeah.
That's the key thing that Trump did right there. Was brilliant in his whole messaging was, and it was just the border's wide open, right? Yep. And the immigrants are taking your jobs, raping you, eating cats and dogs and all that type of shit, right? And that's the bottom line. They running ragged, loose, taking your jobs. The economy is fucked. And meanwhile, the economy is the best it's been in almost 50 years. That's the fun. Now you get what I'm saying? It's a complete disconnect.
It's not really a disconnect. It's the media, like propaganda. You know, people don't really listen to news anymore. Everything's on your phone. Everything's on the phone. Everything's on the phone. Everything's on the phone. So what do people have in their hand 95% of the time? Their phone. So they're looking at all this misinformation shit all the time. I see it all the time on Twitter. I'm quite sure you do too, Tony. But it's just all the misinformation, and they believe in it. And they really believe in it.
You got look. They already had Fox. They already had Newsmax. Now they dominate radio and podcasts. Now it's social media, because you got to think Trump got Truth Social, but Elon got X, and he just censoring what he want to censor, shutting down what he want to shut down. He done changed the algorithm to do whatever the fuck he want done.
Yeah.
Where are people going to go for real to get good information? That's a problem. And the Democrats don't got no setup like that, where they just got a network of TV people and radio people and podcasters just pushing out their message, pushing out what they once said, pushing back against the lies from the other side. They don't got that kind of apparatus set up. So, man,
let me tell you something. What I learned about this. Let me tell you something I learned about the Democrats. They don't mess with the little. Only thing they mess with is the blue wall and maybe the sunduster. They don't put no ads in most of the other Montana. It's like, why put an ad in Montana? It's going to be Trump. You know, name one time that she made a stop in Montana. You know, look at the Iowa. They never make a stop. Democrats never go there. Democrats never go to Kansas. They never go to these places. So their message never going to send out, because guess what? They're not spending no money in those places to get the information out. So all they seeing is Fox News. What 90% of people watch? Fox News.
That changed
Fox
with
TV.
Obama. Obama did that. When Obama got in, damn, I done lost my train of thought when you say Fox News.
So that's the problem. They don't spend no money.
That was Obama doing, because Obama changed that. When Obama won because he ran up the vote in the cities, and he the extra vote he got, that was his gravy. But he ran that shit up in the cities. That's the kind of campaign Hillary tried to run, and Biden could run it because he ran it off of Obama, and Kamala Harris was trying to run. They keep forgetting that the Clintons was popular too. Bill was popular, and the places like Kansas and Arkansas and all of that, all out in that area in the Midwest, Clinton appealed to them. So you got to get somebody out there that gonna get them people back. I think that's what they thought Tim Walz was gonna do.
Again, it really don't matter who you put up, it's what you're saying.
That's what's gonna
These motherfuckers are talking like it's hard to combat, right? Like everything you do that's good is called woke, or it's called extreme. It's called, what the hell are you doing that for? You feel me? If you're looking out for a women's right or transgender rights, for example, or gay rights, you looked at as sympathetic for gay shit, or you sympathetic for transgender shit. So it puts you in one bottle. It puts you in one thing of the lunatic left want to support dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Or man put tampons in schools so that kids fuck around, don't bleed in school. Like, what the fuck? I don't know.
Because
like,
that works like,
see what's wrong with that. And then you make that seem bad. That's a bad thing that you helping somebody out like that. You feel me? That's turned into woke. Now you get what I'm saying? And you gotta be able to combat that some kind of way.
And the thing that's about to happen now is, Trump don't fuck with none of the other news organizations. He fuck with the Fox, the Newsmax, and whoever. He do what he have to do with the other ones. But that anything that comes from this administration is going through Fox News. So if motherfuckers want to know anything about what's going on in the administration, they're gonna have to start tuning in to Fox and channels like that more and more, because you're not going to get the access and be able to cover them motherfuckers like Fox is going to. If you CNN, they ain't gonna fuck them over. MSNBC, they gonna fuck MSNBC for sure.
No, but
I'm saying,
you see what I'm saying though?
That's how they getting their message out. And how
you can still, What would be your message? You can't. How can you combat everything you do is woke? Now you see what I'm saying? There's no way to do it. You're looking out for gay rights. That's gonna make you woke. You don't want transgender getting their ass whooped. That's gonna make you woke. You want a bill, you don't want Chinese people getting their ass whooped because he called it China flu. That's gonna make you woke. Now you see what I'm saying? So all this stuff is gonna make you a lunatic person, a person that's extreme, that want your kids to get transferred to a man from a woman, from a boy to a girl, and when they go to school and come home.
But the only thing I can say
that makes you, that puts you in a group of crazy shit to cause their concern in these rural areas. You feel me?
You have to change. Then you have to constantly change people's perception of word woke mean. If a motherfucker gonna say if somebody ran off all the list of things you just said about Chinese people, about gay people, about these people, that people, and only thing you can come back with is you got to keep coming back. You know, if being woke means that, you know, I care about these people and I don't want to see these people get killed or hurt or whatever, blah blah.
Not gonna work. Not gonna work.
Then that's the only.
Ross did that. Matter of fact, well, if I'm so woke putting food in the kids' bellies, so to them giving free food to kids is woke. But you don't. It sounds good, right? It's something you should do, right? Now you see what I'm saying?
No, but my thing is this.
Then he gave kids free school, elementary kids, free lunch, free breakfast. Yeah. They turned that into a bad thing. Yeah. Now you get what I'm saying? Go ahead, Shorty. My bad.
My thing is this.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my thing is deeper than that. I'm gonna tell you who he was. It's like you said from the very beginning of the whole thing. It's constantly be the same thing. The United States is a racist country.
We know that though.
Now, his campaign was trash, but his trash was talking to the trash of what people say of the people that voted for him. You know, he's talking to the people that's uneducated, people who've been in their country scared all their lives, so they come here and they hear a leader saying that this is bad for them and this is bad because they've experienced in their own country. They see that, so they're gonna vote for that to hope that it's gonna stop. But now in reality, he's not talking to you. He's talking to his real people. The lady said the other day on Instagram, they said hey, they got they did a recount and Kamala Harris won the election, and the white lady kirked off. What, that dumbass bitch? The dumbass bitch ain't gonna run this country. Well, no nigga gonna run this country ever again. This is a white man. This is a white person's America. That's exactly what you said.
And they still got a lot of anger towards her. This shit is odd. You won. Relax. Why you still can't stand her? It's the oddest thing, bro.
It's not about standing her.
They can't stand her. Like, they will literally flick off. Like, man, fuck that bitch. She ain't black. That'd be the first thing.
She the
representative. You be like, huh?
She the representative.
What the hell are you talking about right now?
That they really talking to. They're really talking to all black people, but
that's the message.
But she just the vessel.
And then a black man would actually talk to you and be like, she ain't black. You just look at him like, huh? What are you talking about, bro? Like, that's odd to me, bro. It's odd, it's just odd. Because you let everybody be black, and all of a sudden, this one person, everybody is questioning is she black or not. What's my man name that rap? Almost all these niggas have something. But Busta Rhymes. His motherfucker father Jamaican, right? And his folks is not, they mixed, they not from here. He black though. Nobody even stopped and said, what's wrong? You're not black. Nobody do that. The nigga black when he get put on. He black when he get put on. He been in black schools. He black. Like, what the fuck? Why her? Why specifically gotta be her that's not black. This shit is odd to me, bro. It's the stupidest shit. They look in your face and be like, she's not black. Like, why she can't be black? Why is that a thing? She went to Howard for no reason. Why she do that? Like, what is happening?
She's in an all black fraternity.
All that shit just sounds like, why would she do that? Why would you make yourself the least likely person to be president, a black woman? Why would you play that for 20 years since you've been in elementary and play off that you black so you can be president? Who? What? That sounds dumb. The least likely person? You want to fake like that? I'm going to fake like I'm a black woman. That's going to be me president. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, bro, she gonna fake like she black. What would be the point of that, bro?
Because look,
it's the oddest shit, bro.
And especially the older.
It's funny though.
But see, they taking a lot of shit they wanted to say about Obama too. They're gonna take that out on her too, because they wish they could have said. It's things they can say to her, you know, like ain't no black bitch gonna run the country and all this old shit like that.
They call Condoleezza Rice ass black. They ain't got no problem calling her black and don't stop and say she ain't black.
Right.
What the fuck? Is she about half white, ain't she? Like, come on, man.
She's an Oreo.
Shit's crazy, bro. They gonna accept the black they like and shit. Like, but everybody else got to look, bro, out their birth certificate. Obama got to pull out his birth. She got to pull out hers. Show the black daddy. Like, this shit odd, bro.
Need some DNA. Fuck is wrong with you?
Then the black man would take it up the racist talking point and give it to you. Like, huh? Why would you say that, bro?
I mean,
people be misinformed. People be misinformed. Like, really misinformed.
To the extreme that it is just.
Like Greg Abbott of Texas started busing migrants up north to cities like New York.
These gangs that come from the border. I came from Jackson Heights. Back in 2017 and 2016, even 2018, it was really quiet neighborhood. Not so much after 2020.
For me, it's number one, economy.
What would you like to have heard that perhaps would have swayed you back into the party?
Oh, they were not consistent. I think they were just selling. Yes, I know Trump is not an easy person to adore, but I think he's very...
Wait. Instead she said he a piece of shit.
Right.
She gonna say, I know he not an easy person to adore. What? What does that fuck that even mean? He's a piece of shit, right? That what that mean? Like what?
they showing people these people talking points to show them how dumb they are.
They really sound crazy, bro. I'm not like, you can't put yourself in these positions like this, bro. Where you talking like this? Well, I know he just like, what?
He just blunt. You hope he keeps his word.
He had 4 years to show he can do whatever he say, improve the country.
So if we look at the facts, the unemployment at a record low, right? And then the stock market has just broke the record. So to me, I'm guessing there's going to be Trump economy that looks good once he sign in.
Yeah.
Is that how this is going to work? The same numbers, but it's going to be Trump. That's going to be the one with the least unemployment ever. That's how they going to do this.
That's how they going to do it. You already know.
Is now the economy supposed to be so good now that you shouldn't be suffering now? I'm here, but you haven't done a damn thing. That's how this is going to happen.
We already know how it's going to happen. That's exactly how it's going to happen.
That's something they should. That's something that Biden should have been running off of at the beginning.
Somebody get. Oh, but you seen they went in office today.
I've been saying that from the very beginning. He should have been saying this how bad the economy was from the beginning. Let me build it. Let me show y'all how to build an economy. They should have made that statement as a president.
Hey man, what are you up to?
We're gonna go to some highs and some lows, but watch me tell you how to build an economy from what I received it from. That should have been their messages from the beginning, and then had women rights, and then came back to that, then came to everything else they needed to talk about. It was that key part they missed. That hey, we really running off of the policies and the taxes and everything that Trump put in place. This is what you run. They should start that from the very beginning.
I'm gonna say you can't really do too much like that because when he first came in, we was in a disaster. People was locked in the house. Everybody forget that. You see what I'm saying? In less than 4 years, nobody's in the house. Everybody's back to normal and completely forgot that happened. That ain't happened by accident. You feel me? So the people that just sitting around acting like everything was so sweet, they just ain't making sense, bruh. This is not the same way it was when 4 years ago when you voted him out for a reason because he bumbled the motherfucking pandemic. Almost killed 1 million people. Had us locked down. Nigga told me today it didn't even happen during Trump. It happened under Biden. I say, huh? Biden locked us down? I said, what? Let the pandemic run all through? I was like, these niggas said the pandemic didn't come to Trump left. Like, what?
Yeah, man. It's gotta be. Motherfuckers gotta start building a network, working together, and build a network of people that combat this information. Because they got it so now they can put out what they want to put out.
One thing you have to do is go on Fox, but they ain't gonna let you on.
Oh no!
If Trump tell you don't let them on that motherfucker, he ain't gonna let you come on there and tell the facts. He stopped it in doing this campaign.
Oh no!
Remember when me and you stressed they need to go? Well, I said they need to go on Fox. You need to go in the teeth of this shit. And once they start doing, guess what Trump did? Come on TV. Oh, why are y'all letting these people come on here and lie? As soon as I leave, y'all gonna bring a Democrat on here. You ain't see him no more, did you?
Pete Buttigieg, he always on. He was the only one that allowed on.
No more evil. That was it for everybody that's bringing some common sense to that thing. It was over. That last week, you cannot come on there and tell nobody the facts. Bye. Democrats probably was calling at this point, calling Fox News. Can I come? No, motherfucker. You ain't come here and tell the truth. We're trying to win here. What's wrong with you? We tell lies here. You come with that truth, not right now. You can come later. They probably can come on in now. They all want to gleat in their face and gloat and laugh in their face, so they definitely gonna let you on there. But now, this is my biggest issue with Democrats. Right? I had no problem the way they run the races themselves because the way she ran that way, she couldn't have done anything else. If she had, I say 2 more months, she maybe could have added more votes to oversee those Latino votes. But hey, the time was the time. Less than 2 months is tough. So fuck it. But my biggest issue is when they run and explain how bad this about to be if you choose this person, right? They tell you how bad it is. And then laugh at the person if they win. Or secede quick. Or congratulate these motherfuckers. I don't like none of that, bruh. Like, sure, you think Kamala should come to Trump inauguration?
Well, she come. No, I mean that's on her if she come or not.
You think she?
I wouldn't come.
What do you think she should do?
Not too much she can do unless she had the votes recounted or something like that. But my thing is this: the Supreme Court justice need to retire now. That way, Biden can appoint one now before Trump gets in office.
That, bro. Bruh, these niggas held up a fucking took one from Obama, bro. You think they gonna in a month and a half gonna let him put anybody in the bitch? All that's gonna do is give Orange Demon fuck another one.
No, it don't have to go through this house. It goes straight to the Senate. We got the Senate right now.
You can
So
forget.
boom, she would be appointed right now. And that's
None of
Trump
that
can't
shit.
do.
None of it.
Ain't
It's
doing
gonna
shit.
work. It's not gonna move at
Why don't you
all.
move? How I want to move?
They'll
All
cry.
the Democrats are
Ooh,
supported.
nothing gonna happen. This nigga's a lame duck. He's not gonna
Yeah,
do nothing else for the rest of his career.
Anything he do, he gonna do by executive
There's gonna
order.
be some shit behind the scenes where you try to clean some water up behind his back before he come fuck the pollution up. Shit like that. Other than that, he doing nothing. Completely nothing.
He couldn't get it through. He couldn't get it through Congress anyway, because the motherfuckers there when we so scared of Trump and the motherfuckers he bringing through there, they ain't trying to get on nobody's bad side.
Now the day they met in the
Elect and former president and Donald, congratulations, and looking forward to having, like I said, a smooth transition. Do everything we can to make sure you're accommodated, what you need, and we're gonna get a chance to talk about some of that today. So, welcome.
Thank you. And, thank you very much. And politics is tough, and it's in many cases not a very nice world, but it is a nice world today, and I appreciate it very much. And a transition that's so smooth, it'll be as smooth as it can get, and I very much appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thank you all.
You think about that?
Nuh-uh.
Sometimes you can be the bigger man and not stoop to his level. Do what you do. Honor the dignity of the office. A peaceful transfer of power, and go off into your sunset. You know, leave her to do whatever it is she wants to do the rest of her career. And, you know, no need to be petty when you don't have to.
Godfather?
I just think that they just showing the American people what it's supposed to look like. You know, once you lose, you lose. This is what it's supposed to be. This is what it's been for centuries until Trump decided to do otherwise. But this is how it's supposed to be. And they're closing out like that, and they don't go and reset themselves in the closet. They're already talking about things now. And yeah.
Hey, but let me say something about that too. About what we was just talking about. Man, I was just thinking, I feel for her. I feel real fucked up for her too, because on January 20th, just picture this. January 20th is Martin Luther King Day. Trump is going to be sworn in on Martin Luther King Day. And Kamala Harris has to sit up there in front of what will be a maga fest. All the motherfuckers in that crowd is going to be MAGA. It's going to be racist. It's going to be Proud Boys. It's going to be the alt-right, the far right. It's going to be cavemen who don't like women. And she going to have to stand up there and hand her power over to JD Vance and watch Trump take the oath that she thought she was going to take.
Like I said, she shouldn't show up to that shit regardless.
That's going to be hard. And I feel for her.
She shouldn't show up to that bullshit.
Yeah.
And then I get what y'all saying. First of all, I don't think she should show up to no January 20th ceremony shit at all. Me personally, skip that shit and don't give a fuck who say what. Go to my MLK something on the January 20th. Don't go to this type of racist ass fuck fest for no reason. For two people who have been disrespecting your name, disrespecting your family, calling you all types of shit. Fuck him. I really don't think she's gonna show up, be honest with you, bro. Now, on top of that, I get what y'all saying about the motherfuckers gotta be cordial or whatever the fuck, right?
The abuse.
But at the same time, you just told everybody there's a threat to America. This motherfucker's a pig racist that's gonna do racist shit.
Yeah.
He gonna take women's rights away. Y'all was angry when he was telling her this. But you gonna sit beside this red fuck Donald.
Yeah.
You gonna sit right there beside him and say congratulations?
Yeah, that's what you gonna do.
What the fuck you mean congratulations?
That's what you
Didn't have to say that fucking word. Congratulations for what? To do all that? To suppress women's rights? Congratulations on suppressing women's rights. Congratulations on tearing up the motherfucker Social Security. Congratulations. Like, what did you congratulating this bitch ass nigga for? You could sit there and be like, Donald, it's gonna be a smooth transition. Thank you, everybody. That's the fuck it. Not sit here and say congratulations, glad you're back. Glad he back. You just told us he gonna be a threat. What the fuck you glad he back for now? What you congratulating a nigga that's about to blow everything the fuck up? Why you congratulating that? That's my problem with the bullshit. Don't run for a year. Tell us how bad this fool is. I know he is. I'm not even disputing that he ain't. But don't the next day talk to him like he not. That's just me. I don't know, Godfather. I get what y'all saying, but at some point,
I don't think she's going to show up at all. For
you don't think so either?
No.
Really?
I don't think she's going to show up. But I just don't think that they're going to just.
I'm talking from a nigga from the street. What I would do, but you think she'd do it?
No, she's not going to go. I don't think she's going to go.
I think it's more likely that Trump might say he don't want her there.
Oh no, he'll never do that.
There ain't no telling what he might do.
He won now. He don't even have to be mean no more. He's reaching back now. Reaching to the bottom. He reaching no reason.
This is Donald Trump revenge.
There's no need to even reach to her.
That motherfucker.
She was never even mean to the motherfucker. In fact, she kept telling everybody to be nice to him and his voters.
I don't know. That wouldn't surprise me. Nothing. I don't know. Then again, to have a black woman hand over the reins to him, it would do them racist ass egos something good. They want.
She just can't be there. There's no reason to be there. I'm sorry. That is literally a MAGA party. No, fuck that, man. No, but there's no Democrats gonna be there. There's nobody gonna be there but her.
Right, like I say, she got to stand up. That joint is MAGA.
Fuck that. And Hillary did that shit though. She went and just stood in front of all that shit and looked like a complete stressful fool standing there. She could not take it.
On January 20th.
And she disappeared for 6 months in the woods. We ain't hear from that bitch.
And on January
Hillary disappeared, bro, in the woods. We ain't know where the fuck she was at, yeah.
If y'all watch that motherfucking inauguration, even if you don't watch the inauguration and watch clips, just take a glimpse of what the crowd gonna look like.
I'm not watching that shit, bro.
That's
not only that. I'm hoping I'm gonna start sending out hashtag don't show up, Kamala. Please don't. Just don't go to that shit. I don't even want to see that picture. I don't want them to take pictures of that. Have video you standing there as a black woman that lost to a bigot racist, and you supposed to stand in the middle of his party? Man, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not gonna like that. That's gonna make my stomach hurt, bro.
Yeah, that is gonna be that.
Don't do it, please. Let Joe Biden go up there and talk and do the shit he just did.
That day, man. Hey,
there's no need for her to be there. She don't have to be there. I think January 6th she had to be there because she got to do shit.
Certify the vote.
But 20th is like a ceremony type shit, right?
I mean, Donald Trump didn't show up to Joe Biden inauguration.
Hey, and then she could be like, "This nigga ain't come to mine. Fuck, I'm going to his for."
So he
did not come to hers. In fact, he tried to blow hers up.
No, but I think I think Biden will be there.
I know Biden will be there.
I think she'll stand beside Biden. You know what I'm saying?
I hope not.
He put on a ticket.
I hope not.
Saying?
Enough of fucking loving Biden and looking out for his sensitive ass heart. Fuck Biden, man.
I think that's how she'll go out.
Biden
you know
put this shit in the tubes. He fucked this whole thing up, man.
But one thing he can always say,
fuck.
I did something none of y'all motherfuckers did.
This old ass motherfucker should have been out the race.
But he can say
old ass gonna hang around on a limb and then just drop out the fucking blue and give her a month and a half.
Hey,
that's some jackass shit.
Hey, you know,
if you're gonna do that, make her president. Drop all the way the fuck out, bro. Like, he just made me mad. Then he making me mad by doing this.
The one you ought to be mad at,
pissing me off, bro. Fuck all them. He should have just quit.
No, it was his race to run.
Nah, I ain't running no more, but I'm gonna still be president. No. Like, what the fuck is that?
No.
Make her president, nigga. Leave now, step down, make her president. She run as president. She already the first black woman president. Right there, as you going home some fucking way, and let her run for 2 fucking months that you left her with.
He was the only person who ever beat Donald Trump in an
fuck
election.
That. We talking about 2024. That nigga fucked 2024.
It was his race to run. It was his.
I give you that beginning. I give you that. But once he realized he ain't gonna run no more, he should have jumped the fuck out. Why would you wait for it?
It wasn't that.
Nigga wait a whole nother month.
Nah. If they wanted to, if they wanted somebody else in there, they should have primaried him. Nancy Pelosi and them did not have to do that man the way they did him.
We get that.
We could
over that. But he made the choice to quit, right?
Huh?
He quit.
Come on, man. Yeah, I know he was forced.
But he quit though. He made that choice. He could have kept going.
Okay, yeah, he could.
All right,
with no
he
money.
Quit.
There was no money.
With a fucking month left.
No, it was more.
And told her, "Hey, you can have fun with a shit burger."
No,
a piece of shit burger. This nigga down 10 points with a month left, and say, "Hey, black lady, you can have it. I quit, but don't quit all the way. I'm still here though. I'm still president." Like, what the fuck?
That's not.
He muddied the whole thing up.
You know that's not how it went down.
So now she got to answer for the shit he doing, answer for the shit he done, be part of him because he's still fucking here.
You know that's
not only did he call, not only when she's making the major speech of her life, her closing speech, he backstage on camera in the White House talking about some that they garbage, that Trump people garbage. Like,
that's part too.
Like,
you leave it or not, nigga? Would you come back and say some jackass shit? Then she got to walk around. Well, I don't think like that. Now she got to explain that dumb ass shit.
That was not.
That nigga was a complete boo boo, the fucking fool. He fucked this whole thing up, bro.
He the only man to ever beat Trump in a race.
We ain't talking about 2024. That's irrelevant.
He the only one to ever beat him, and it was his race.
That's irrelevant.
Look,
you're talking about the Super Bowl you won.
Democrats,
you lose this season, throwing picks all over the place. Tell me about the Super Bowl you won back in the ages.
If Democrats had won it by out of the race,
out of here,
they should have did it in a different way.
No, his ass should have got the fuck out the way.
No. It was his race.
Why he stay president?
He was president.
Why he stay president?
He's president.
What will make you say I'm not good enough to keep running for, campaign, but I'm gonna stay president? Why you do that jackass shit? He made 2 Bermuda fools himself. I understand Pelosi did that. That's fucked up. But he did 2 dumbass moves. Waiting so late and not dropping all the way the fuck out.
Okay, it was
These two things.
He gave her a month before the convention. She had a successful convention.
No. The whole day she had left was 107.
No, okay, and she made the most out of all 107.
That's beside the point. I know the black lady did that.
But it was his race to
That's
run.
Beside the point. It's the shit burger he gave her. She turned it into cuisine.
But
you can eat the shit now.
Okay, then give her praise for doing that. But that don't
have nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
That was his race to run.
But she had another month. Right?
Yeah.
She could have done a little better, right?
The only thing I say about it,
yes or
the
no?
whole thing is bring it home. You didn't bring it home.
His ass should have resigned.
No, he shouldn't have.
Fuck, I'm gonna say I'm too weak to campaign, but
my thing is this.
I'm still here. Like, what the fuck?
I gotta get ready to go in a minute.
Then she gotta explain his shit after that.
Hold on. I feel like this. I gotta leave in a minute, but I feel like Rapper is right. When he dropped out, he should drop all the way out. One, That would have she could have eased the pain and got stopped the war in Israel right then and there.
She could have made her
If she
own
would have
call.
did, if she would have did, if he did that and let her make her call, that would have showed everybody that hey, all right, she got this shit. It been a smooth sailing. But by Biden standing and letting Biden trying to handle the war, and people get madder and madder because the war getting more and more broader. That's what they seeing too.
And it was all her fault. It was out of her hands.
Yeah,
All she needed.
Yeah, she got to answer for why.
Get all the way out. Take all that garbage with you. Don't give it to her. And just stay around and shit. Like, come on, bro. That's the only thing. It's a lot of people to blame. Pelosi was the first one to stop everything and say, get out. So she fucked everything up from there. Then he made 2 blunders after that by waiting.
Yeah,
and then not getting all the way the fuck out when you made your mind up. So he made 2 of the worst mistakes. He worse than Pelosi, bro.
You don't tell nobody. Look, the race was close.
He was losing by 2 points. I mean, it's not bad, but he was losing.
Okay, he was down 2 points. How many points he lose by?
Those 2 points that he gave her.
So
that piece of shit burger he handed off to her.
Nah, that was his race. That was
I
his
just think that
the way he's seen it. Now, if you didn't like it, don't support him. But don't cause all this chaos. We've been through all this dumb shit and then still lose. The race was set up, whichever motherfucker party lost was going to be in shambles. This motherfucker in shambles now. So if he'd have stayed in and just lost, then boom, we'd have moved on to the next. She'd have ran. But
we was trying something different because he was getting his ass whooped. We was doing a Hail Mary, bro. The Hail Mary was Kamala.
Points is not getting your ass whooped. How many points were Trump down before?
No. What I'm saying is getting the ass whooped, meaning everything below you was looking like they was losing.
Okay, they need to do a better job of campaigning. If that
we already know that. But we talking about his specific issues.
But
so he ain't do nothing wrong.
Okay.
I'm asking you. Biden didn't do nothing wrong. This whole thing, he was perfect. He ran a perfect campaign. And he didn't do nothing wrong.
No, I'm not saying he didn't do nothing.
What did he do wrong?
He did a lot of shit
what?
wrong.
What?
Part of what he did wrong was his messaging. Part of what the fuck, another thing he was doing was he was trying to do too fucking much. That's why he ended up having the debate performance that he did. Motherfucker, he just got off a fucking plane basically and go to debate from running around the fucking world. So
that's why he had to get out. He too fucking old. He can't do anything. He can't do enough.
And he needed to.
You just said it yourself. He got to get some rest. Now you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he should have dropped out.
Anybody just coming.
Okay, drop out then.
Motherfucking.
Shorty, Kamala was in 19 states at one day. The fuck out of here. He couldn't have done that.
Okay.
That's what I mean. He should have known he can't do stuff like that. So drop out.
First of all, he's president. So
now you see what I'm saying?
He got way more on his plate than anybody.
Drop out.
Nah, it's not drop out. It was his race to run. But
it's the whole point.
Look, it should have been done before the primary.
No, we're not talking about primaries. None of that.
No.
We're talking about what you just said. He doing too much. You just admitted it.
Okay,
he's doing too much. He need to take a break. He just
doing all he's doing all of what he's supposed to be doing as president, all the while campaigning and preparing for a debate.
Exactly. So you can't do it. You too tired. You too old. Whatever.
No,
I don't understand.
You should have dropped all the way out.
No, he should have dropped out. Period.
You have
in my estimation because it was.
You just said the man was tired.
I didn't say the man was tired.
Oh my.
All right, look, I'm gonna tell y'all what losses.
You just said the man doing too damn much.
He was tired for that specific moment in time because if you just came for a foreign trip,
all right, so he too old.
Not too old.
He's campaign going on, bro.
He's also doing the job of president. Wow, campaigning for president. So
she did the same thing.
No.
She was doing vice president shit and campaigning every day.
No, she wasn't.
He couldn't do that. That's the problem.
She wasn't every day.
And once he realized he couldn't do that, he should have quit.
No, it's not on the level that he's on. he or she don't have on his plate. He can take everything off her plate. Everything can be taken off her plate. Allow her to run around the country and campaign. It's different with him. He can't give up his duties because the red phone and the nuclear football is with him at all
so
times.
He can't do both. You making my point.
He was doing it.
That's the point.
He was doing it.
He can't do both. You just said the man was tired. You need to
No. Come on, man. Don't try that Yoda Jedi mind trick shit on me.
Wait, was somebody just now? Was I the only? What you hear? What did he say about him just now?
He said that he was tired.
Exactly. So what did it mean?
Okay, I say he was tired for that point in time.
That's my point. He was not up to running for president and being president.
That don't mean
right or wrong.
That don't mean
do
he's
both
not
jobs,
fit.
right or wrong.
No,
right?
That didn't say he can do both jobs. But at that time, he had a lot on his plate.
But the
more
campaign still was moving though. He can't stop because he
wasn't motherfucking. He did everything he was supposed to do. Really? He didn't miss out on nothing.
You think he was campaigning like she was?
What?
No.
Because it wasn't that
He was
time
tired.
in the campaign.
In fact, they were going to cut back even more. His schedule was about to get cut back more.
No. We hadn't even got to the convention yet. So we didn't get to the convention yet. So it wasn't time to ramp up. This shit happened in the summer. All of this shit with Biden and switching candidates, that shit happened in the summer.
Bro, this was doing a debate. This shit was heated. It's time for the race. Right. What are we talking about?
The debate was early.
It's race time.
June debate was early this year.
It's still race time, bro. It's heated time.
Come on.
What are we talking about?
Switch shit up. They shouldn't have did.
You saying it's just no time? Sure. This time don't matter. Really?
Whatever happened, it was
really though.
It was mistakes.
All right.
All the way around.
No, we ain't talking about the mistakes.
But
we're talking about Joe Biden.
Look,
what he should have done.
Down, like I say, they really fucked that man over.
He keep going back to that.
They got him out the race.
That's irrelevant.
That's not. They fucked him over. Got him out the race.
You get that? That's irrelevant though.
Now all them sitting there with their face on the fucking ground because they did what they did. They got what they wanted, and they still lost.
All right, but he was going to lose. That's irrelevant.
Okay,
that's all done. That's irrelevant.
It was his race to lose.
He was already losing
because you really don't know. You'll never know.
Okay.
You'll never know.
Hold on for a second.
You'll never know.
Hold for a second. What lost this race?
You'll never know if you've been got the fuck out and let her run a real race.
Hold. What lost this race for both Biden and Kamala was the war in Israel.
That's
okay. I don't care what you're talking about. The economy, no, there wasn't so much the problem, and the immigration wasn't so much the problem. The people that didn't vote for her because of the damn war were hurt. Those same people voted for Biden, but they didn't vote for her. That's what lost this election. The economy would have been okay. The economy would have been okay, and there was so many people that didn't vote for her because of the war. That's what y'all missing. I understand Biden is and Biden would have lost because of the same reason. And like Rabbit said, if he would have got all the way out when he did that right then and there, that would allow her to change the course of time for Israel, that war over there, and she would have brought those people back home. But they failed and tried to let Biden continue to handle it when Netanyahu was just eating the shit out of Biden, like whatever he wanted to do. And that's what hurt this campaign. Y'all missing that was the biggest.
No. That's not what the discussion is. What part of the situation that Biden hold responsibility for?
No,
I was just saying.
He says he don't hold no responsibility for none of this. When that old jackass ran for 12 months, and Shorty ran for 60 days, that was his race that just got lost.
Rabbit. That's my statement to Tony's statement. That's my statement to Tony's statement. That's why I said it that way. That's what really lost this war. Lost this ticket for both of them. Because when they went to the primary, when he went to the primaries in those states, what happened? Those people did not vote for him. They voted. They didn't vote for him. Period. And the numbers grew to hundreds of thousands, 200,000 of people that did not vote for him in the primaries to be heard on this war. That same people did not vote this time.
Well,
that war right there was going to be Achilles' heel unless he dropped the fuck all the way out.
That's why I said
You
if
can't
he would
blame
have
her
out,
for this shit if he
now
ain't there
that's
anymore.
now that's why I'm supporting
She can
Rabbit
come on and
Hall.
change course. Come on and give a different speech. Don't have to worry about this old fucking it.
That's what I'm saying. Now the first part was towards Tony, and then the second part was to why I agree why you say that. So that's my both sides on which both of y'all was saying. But I had to step out. But I do want to say, Joe Biden, thank you for these 4 years. Like you put a lot of things in place for us. You built an economy that's perfect. I ain't gonna say perfect, but damn near perfect. And you just gotta see what's next for everybody. But I'm out tonight, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Alright. Look, we're gonna dissect this. We're gonna dissect this shit for years and years and years to come.
And you said the man ain't had no responsibility for nothing, which sounds ridiculous.
Look,
that sounds crazy.
Look, I ain't putting shit on him because one, he ran his race, he did what he's supposed to do. He went through the primary process. They ain't had nobody go through. They ain't put nobody up there. Don't wait till the shit is all over with and now say, you got to get out the race and you do shit behind his back to fuck with his campaign to get him out the race. Nah, you had a whole 2 years or so to do that. You ain't had to do it. You ain't had to drag him through the mud the way that you did. I think that turned a lot of people off too. That just didn't go vote.
He should have dropped out.
But it was his race. If you wanted to drop out, you could have came. You, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Barack Obama, George Clooney, all these Hollywood motherfuckers that y'all was listening to. Y'all could have went to that man and said, "Look, we understand you did a good job, but look, the money is not going to be there. You could have been the support not going to be there. And the donors is not going to give to the campaign, and you can't run with no money. And you could have did it behind the scenes and then got them out that way. But to publicly do it the way that you did it, that was in the end, if you feel justified or whatever, you like the move or whatever, you still got to think it was 14 million people that voted for that guy, and you basically disenfranchise them. And I believe that part of that number that she came up short is them voters, because in the end, it was put out there, or with the campaign was like, we got this. We're going to make history. We ready. We put a woman in there, Black, South Asian woman in there. And I think a lot of people probably thought she had it in the bag. So you don't need me to go out there and vote. And I think that kind of
You talking about the racist people that voted for him?
No,
those few white racists from Euro states that voted for Biden. You talking about them?
I'm not talking about no racist this, that, or the third.
Yes, it is.
I just think that a lot of people love Joe Biden. Joe Biden been in politics for 50 years. A lot of people love that dude. They know that dude all over the country. And I think that you had people that voted for him in the primary that went out and cast their vote in the primaries. And I think that the way that it happened, it just turned some of the people off.
So what they was voting for then?
I don't think they voted for, I don't think they voted at all.
What they voted for the first time for?
I think they voted for him.
Just Biden himself?
Him and what he's done.
So they basically doing what they doing with Trump, just vote for Trump.
No, they voting for him.
So what they voting for then? Because she ran on the same platform.
But
so what make that make sense? Make it make sense. So what's the difference? What's the difference between those two? Tell me what's the difference.
Is
a black woman and a white old man.
A lot of A lot. It's
Those
not
are racist
about
voters.
Race. It's not racist voters.
Yes.
It's,
You think
it
Biden
could have
handle
been
racist
anybody.
voters?
I didn't say. I'm not saying
Some of those
that.
Trump voters are
This
Biden.
situation. Hold on. This situation is not about race. It's about, look, if you got 14 million people that voted for this dude, all of them is not going to get down with the way
Black
that he
woman
was
in?
pushed out the race.
What she had to
and
do
it
with
could
that?
have been anybody that, and it could have been
What did
anybody
she have to do with
that,
that?
because it look, they
Don't
you got
vote for her
people-
because
no,
of
no,
that?
no, no, no. You got people that probably would have stayed home or not voted for her just as a
she black.
Not black. It's just that they was Biden voters and they supported him.
Only
And
way they supported him.
and they voted him. You can't put race in there because
why not?
It could have been the other way around.
Why?
She could have been running and say it was her. It would have been it would have turned a lot of her voters off if something like that
Let me ask you
happened
this.
to her.
Let me
So,
ask you this. If
it
she's
could have happened
old
to anybody.
and had to step away and a young white man became the nominee, you don't think black women would have voted for him?
Look,
fuck yeah. And 90%. Because they've been
about
doing
that.
it for ages. So
not-
that's irrelevant.
Look.
It's what you're voting for. You voting for that fool or you voting for the platform?
Okay.
The platform ain't
represents
changed.
He represents the
So you
platform.
telling me them people said,
Come on.
fuck women's rights, fuck the $6 million, $6,000 child credit, fuck all that because it's not Biden.
Look,
that's racist. Either they voted for
It's
that
not
pig
racist.
or they let him be president.
Look, everything is not
Obviously,
racist.
they didn't give a fuck.
You got a lot of people that did not.
She a black woman. They can't
how
stand
he
that.
was- no,
They couldn't do
it's
that.
not about
They could vote for
that.
Biden, but they can't
It's
vote for
not
that.
about that. You could have put anybody out there. If look, the dude got a following.
Really?
If you offend
Really?
his people and his people don't like,
So
like
they
what
won't
happened
vote.
and like how he
Really?
was done, they will
What they voting for?
not vote. They were like, fuck it, let what happened happen.
Exactly.
It's people.
Obviously,
it's
they don't
people
care
out
about the
like that.
racist pig on the side because they racist too.
But that don't mean they're racist.
So say,
No.
so Biden don't get in. So you say, fuck it, let the racists win. Then I don't care. That
You
black
could've
lady ain't getting my help.
you could have been.
What did that mean?
Anybody. You could have put anybody there. The same shit would have happened. It's not about race.
It
It's
is.
about. It's not.
The man is threatening for stop and frisk to come back, immunity for cops,
I understand that.
women rights eliminated. So you gonna tell me because it's not Biden, it's okay now to say fuck it. It ain't Biden. All that can happen now.
I believe.
So what we talking about, bro?
I
What are they voting for?
That's some-
Biden, or just because he's black?
But even if they just voted for Biden, if they'd have fucking won, just like some people voted for her just because she black.
So you make my point then.
So if in the end you win, fuck it.
So in other words, those voters are racist. It doesn't. There's no
mean
way
they're
around
racist.
that.
It doesn't mean they're racist.
What are they not
It's
voting
just
for?
that they
Why
mean
stop
they was
voting?
standing
Why
behind-
not vote? What do you mean?
I agree with you on that.
Okay, then what we
I
talking
agree
about?
with you on that. But in some people's
What's the difference
mind,
now?
But in some people's mind, some people don't like the way that Biden was treated
Mhm.
and the way he was pushed out the race.
So it's so cool for that person to say
no,
a racist pig can take over then.
No.
It doesn't matter to them.
It and some people will get, like I said, probably got to the point that boom, she got this in the bag. So I really don't need to go vote. And like a lot of people thought, she had it in the bag.
If
But
your
it wasn't
argument
in the bag.
is somebody didn't come vote because it's not Biden no more, that's an obvious racist.
I don't go that far.
That's an obvious racist that wouldn't go all the way with the Trump voting for Trump because he vowed with his racism. They'll go with a normal white man, but the black woman, then that's a stretch. Either I'm gonna sit the fuck home or just whatever happened. Racist win, he win. Who don't give a fuck?
I ain't going that far.
That's what we mean. You ain't going that far. You
I'm
just told me Biden voters sat home.
I said I believe. Yeah, you're
Okay,
right.
okay.
I believe that a portion of them probably didn't vote. Just didn't cast a vote this year.
Exactly.
I think.
So racism
I
was
think
cool
that
with them.
happened.
It's just all right to do that. It's all right to take women's rights. All that was very cool because you took the white man out. for a black woman. I'm not feeling that. So whatever happens to y'all, fuck y'all.
It ain't got nothing to do with her being a black woman.
So women's rights still gonna be snatched.
I believe that would have happened. I believe that would have happened no matter who the candidate would have ended up being.
You really being serious to yourself?
That's just the way it is. I believe that no matter who, because you gotta.
No matter who it was, they would just gave up everything because it was Biden.
Okay.
The whole shebang.
Well,
the court, Supreme Court,
right?
The House, the Senate, the whole shebang, because it's not Biden.
Yep.
You listen to what you're saying, bro.
Yep.
And you're gonna tell me in the same breath, those people not racist.
Yep. 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 Just like you know what Obama had to go through with Hillary voters. You know good and damn well what happened there. It's just that I just believe that some people like when they didn't get down with the way it went, how Biden was ended up exiting.
That's nobody. That can't be nobody.
Exiting the race. And I think you might have had some people actually just, after that, just like, nah, fuck that. My vote don't count. What the fuck? If my
them
vote
people
that
did that are bigots and racist, bro.
That's not being
it's
a
real
bigot,
fucking simple.
because I'm not a bigot. I felt the same way.
You voted, right?
Yes, I voted.
No matter who the fuck he put up there,
no,
you could have put Yosemite Sam after he dropped the fuck out.
No.
And you would have voted for Yosemite Sam.
No.
Because you know what was at stake. But you want to tell me Biden ain't in it? So what's at stake? Doesn't matter. Fuck it. Take their rights. Take the civil rights from kids, women, black people. I don't give a fuck. Just take it.
You gotta understand how them people felt. And because I felt the same way. If I took my time and I got up and I went to the polls and I took the time to research the candidates or whatever, and I know the issues, and I go to the polls and I cast my vote, and I put my vote in and say, this is the candidate that I vote for to represent me and my interests as president of the United States. And then a month later, a group of people behind the scenes get together and decide that the person that I voted for should get out the race for whatever reason they deem necessary. Okay, I feel some kind of way. I feel like, hold on, my vote didn't mean shit. I went to the polls, did what I was supposed to do. I voted for the candidates that was amongst the candidates that was out there. So if my vote don't count in the primary, why should I even take the time to go vote in the motherfucking in the general election if my vote might not count there too? And I think there's a lot of people that felt like that. So some of them could actually have checked out and say, well, fuck it. My vote don't count now. They don't need my motherfucking vote. They got this. I think, and I don't think that makes them racist or anything else. I think that's just how they felt about their vote. And
so if a women's rights about to be stripped, the Department of the police and everybody's about to be after black people. These are things they're about to deport everybody around you. But your fucking heart is so sympathetic for Biden that you're gonna sit the fuck home and disregard all of that, and you're not gonna tell me these people not racist, bro? No. But they just don't want to vote for Trump? Are you fucking having probably did?
No,
just because she the fucking top of the ticket.
I think
some of those Biden voters did that.
I think that it's people out there that felt their way about their vote, their particular vote. And I think as the campaign went along, and this was a kind of if you can look back at hindsight 2020, but at certain points along the campaign, especially the last 2 weeks, she didn't campaign with Biden. She didn't bring him up. She didn't.
He was toxic.
No. He wasn't toxic.
What the fuck?
He's the president of the United States.
Genocide Joe. How she gonna fuck around, walk around with him, and everybody screaming at her about the Gaza Strip?
He's the president of the United States, and he's still a very popular president right now.
His shit is below 40%. What planet are you on? He in his 30s.
They love this dude.
Man, you was literally on a Biden planet, bro. Like, what the fuck?
But It's
this nigga's being called Genocide Joe.
Look,
his shit is in the 30s. And you talking about she should have rolled around with him?
Whoa.
What the fuck?
You still got the motherfucking. You got 14 million
I
people
can't
that voted for this dude.
Them.
You
You're not even
can't
making
fuck
sense.
them. You can't
not
fuck.
making sense.
How many
bro.
did she lose by?
Probably 2 million.
How many did she lose
Not
by?
even that. What are you rapping about?
So if you got
the Spanish fucked it up. Fuck all that shit you rapping about. That don't even make sense.
Believe me, it was more than it was more than that too. It was some more shit in there.
Don't give a fuck. Spanish would have did the right thing. She would have won. Fuck all that other shit you rapping about some fake ass crybaby Biden voters.
Nah.
That sound crazy, bro.
Because y'all little plan, because they little plan.
Sounds crazy.
And they still, and I called it the day you did it. I told y'all the day you did it. It ain't what you did, it was how you did it. But now that you did it, you got to bring it home. And you didn't bring it home.
Nobody did nothing but he fucked it up.
He ain't fucked
He should have got out.
He put no blame on him.
He should resign.
I ain't put no blame on him.
Why he stay president?
Huh? Because he's the president.
Why?
Because that's who we voted for.
Why would you do that?
That's who the
so why resign from the campaign then?
No.
What you mean? No.
He didn't want to. He was forced. Come on.
Why not stay in it, bro?
Then they motherfucker withheld the money.
Get the fuck out. Stay in.
He had to.
All the way out.
He didn't owe anybody anything. He was the president. He didn't owe nobody shit.
But when you halfway do something, you halfway ask the shit. Now a person got to answer for shit you did.
What the fuck he did? He was doing it.
So she got to answer for the Gaza Strip. She got to answer for the border when she had nothing to do with none of it.
Okay, then she shouldn't have talked about the economy.
But if he wasn't there,
if you going by that,
she ain't got to talk about that shit.
If you're going by that standard, she can't talk about the best economy ever.
What?
Because that's under his administration too.
No. We talking about the shit she's losing with.
What?
Border, economy, Gaza.
Okay.
All the shit that he did, he fucked up.
Okay, but that was Donald Trump's strong suit. Everybody's gonna.
He fucked up. Now, if he disappear from the scene, if he just leave,
he ain't fucked shit up.
You don't want to get. That's crazy. I never seen no dumb shit like this.
Like I said,
you talking about an old ass nigga that waited to the complete last minute to give anybody a fucking chance to do anything.
But hold on,
and you gonna say he ain't do shit
wrong? It's an old ass dude that gave us the best economy ever.
That's irrelevant.
No, it's not.
We talking about winning the election, bro.
That's his accomplishment. It's his race to run.
He was rapping about that. He was losing.
Why
he was losing?
Let him lose.
So let him lose.
You still lost.
Because you about to lose.
You still lost.
You had a better chance winning though than you did before.
Come on. You did all of this and you still lost.
They say you're gonna lose by 7. You gave this bitch a minute. I'm a complete month to dig out a shithole, bro.
Got a motherfucker billion.
He was down by 7 points when she got in.
I ain't going for that because that woman raised $1 billion.
He was down by 7 points.
$1 billion.
7 points.
She was smothering him in ads. She had shit everywhere. When
Irrelevant.
he said something, it was an ad about it the next morning.
Irrelevant. That show you how to run a campaign.
She ran.
That show you how she closed the fucking joint. The pot she did.
She did the damn thing.
She had another month with her.
But nah, ain't gonna be no hindsight.
If she had another month with Biden gone completely, what she would have done?
If you're gonna put blame on the whole election, that's the.
And what if she was already president?
The hard truth. If you're gonna put the blame
what if she's president before the
back to the beginning?
Okay. What if she was president before the motherfucker? What's the name?
Was she what?
Before that the Democratic convention. What if she was already president?
What if she was it? She would have been president.
The president was to come in. The president, the first black woman president, coming to the DNC, running for president now. Yeah.
But
But
she still would have had the motherfucker run the race.
But she president.
But okay. But
even if she fucking lose, we had the first black woman president.
So all you care about is having the first black woman
president. All you care about is fucking Biden winning?
No.
What we talking about then?
I don't even know what the fuck we talking about. All I know is this.
You pinpoint that Biden's supposed to win.
I didn't
for some odd reason.
I didn't say it. I said it was his race to run.
We get that.
And if people in the party did not want him to run, you had the opportunity to put up anybody you want. Even Kamala Harris had the opportunity, if she wanted to.
She ran.
No, to run in the primary against him. Nobody
She ran against him. That's how she became president.
That was
you talking about the second one?
I'm talking about this year. I'm talking about this year in this election. If the elites inside of the Democratic Party did not want that man to run, you could have did this shit earlier. You could have did it in a better way behind the scene. If you wanted to withhold the money, you could have been withheld the money. This shit could have came out cleaner than it did, the way it happened. Okay. But it happened that way. It's blame to go all the way around, because the more you look back on it, the more you're gonna say, well,
you should got the fuck out.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
The way
a whole lot of coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Nigga in the fucking way.
I'm not gonna blame him. He's the president of the United States.
Not blaming him.
And it was his campaign to run.
There's nobody. I tell you from the beginning, you can't blame nobody. It's no blame.
And the voters voted for him. The people who went out and voted for him overwhelmingly.
He dropped out.
But it was his race.
What do you want? What you want to happen?
Okay, if you want to conspire against that man in the background,
see, that's personal. That has nothing to do. He dropped out.
But
he could have stayed in.
You just looking at it as he dropped out.
He stayed in.
The people that voted for him, look at that shit.
He personally dropped out.
And people that support him, because
he could have kept running, bruh.
Look, it's a reason for the drop off in voters that voted for him versus voted in this election, which we know it
was a pandemic. That's why.
I understand that. But for the number that it is, nah.
It's a pandemic. It ain't number 5 million votes short than his. That's not even special.
Than his.
He had 81. She had 73. That's 7 million.
That's a lot.
Like what?
That's a lot. That could swing an election.
He was in a pandemic.
So you just said 7
more people voted in that election.
It's like 7 million people. Like
more people voted in that election. You saying all of them was fucking Biden?
Because it was a record overall. Biden got the record.
It was more people voted.
Republican Party, Trump got the record.
It was a fucking pandemic. Don't keep bringing that's irrelevant.
Okay, but still, it doesn't matter.
It was a pandemic.
81 million people voted for him.
Huh?
But I don't even know if she got Hillary numbers or not.
Hillary is in the 60-something, bro. 60s.
Shorty's
in the 7. Okay. Bro, you talking like she not getting no votes.
I'm asking a question, but she didn't.
Oh, you talking like she down about 15, 20 million or something, bro?
Still.
We talking about 5, 6 million short.
It's a drop off in numbers overall.
From Biden. It's only 2 million short of Trump.
Right.
Like, what the hell are you rapping about?
I ain't talking about Trump numbers. Trump hers anyway because he won. He won the popular and he won the electoral. But I'm just saying it's a drop off, a big drop off from the 81 down to wherever she's at. And
it's a pandemic.
It's more than just Latino dudes. It's just a lot of shit. Look, it's work to be done.
It's only 7 million. We talking about the uncommitted. We talking about Latinos, but you won't put it all on some Biden motherfuckers.
I'm not putting it all on them. I'm putting it.
It ain't but so many people left.
More. I say it. Look, it all adds up in the end.
And we're not in a pandemic, so you're not gonna have record-breaking people voting.
But look,
like, what is we talking about?
The thing I'm talking about is you got to get them goddamn voters back. You want to win. You don't want to go through this shit.
You get rid of Gaza Strip. Whatever the fuck he was fucking up over there, Biden was fucking that up. And whatever he did with the border, if that wasn't happening, we would have had more voters, bro.
Whatever happened, you still
come on, what are we talking about?
We still
That's why you lost. You lost with the border, right?
But we lost.
Border, right?
Where do we go from here?
The border, right?
Instead of arguing about what the fuck happened, we know what happened. We lost. Where do we go from here? If you're gonna sit here and go,
we lost because the issues were the issues.
If we're gonna go back and keep arguing about we lost because of this, that, and the third, over it all adds up to one big L. So where we going to go from here? Because we keep arguing about this shit, we ain't moving forward. The motherfuckers gonna get us again. Because the more motherfuckers the more we stay distracted and arguing about shit and going back and forth and going over stuff that already happened.
Because you dead set on trying to make people believe that some fucking people love Biden so much that they give a fuck about nothing else. That sounds crazy, bro.
I'm not dead set on believing nothing, making nobody believe nothing.
It sounds crazy.
I do believe that the way that it went, the way that it happened,
it's just
the
not.
way that it happened, I believe that it turns.
Doesn't make sense.
And I believe that some of them people could have stayed home. I just believe that because it happens. It happens for all sorts of reasons. And you said it's
racist.
I say I don't think that makes them racist. I just think that was their candidate. That's who they trusted to run it, to run the country or whatever. And I think they may have felt some kind of way. And you can't tell a person, let a person vote, go out, vote for a candidate, and then you decide that what we wanted as voters and people in the party, you can't tell us that it don't mean shit because y'all decided that it don't mean shit. If that man was senile on his last leg in a wheelchair, still people had a chance to go out and make their voice known in the primary. The people that went out,
first of all,
voted for him. And
the man, 81 years old.
It doesn't matter. That's who we voted for.
You voted for him a year ago.
If it was 181
hold on,
years
stop
old,
a minute. When you voted for him, it was almost 2 years ago. Like, really, bro?
What?
The man in his 80s.
Well, who voted for him was almost 2 years
in the primaries was a year before.
No, it wasn't.
What do you mean, no, it wasn't?
The primaries
was the year before.
No, it wasn't. The primaries was this year.
What the hell are you talking about?
The primary in this state was March 14th. Of this year, May 14th, of this year. The primary season was this year. What are you talking about 2 years ago?
What you mean the primary was this year? What are you talking
about? The primary season was this year. The primary, we voted in the
primary. Was a year ago, bro.
No, it wasn't. It was this year. It wasn't a year ago.
What? The nigga ran in the campaign a year ago. They had the Democrats up there on the stage. That shit was a year ago, bro.
No, it wasn't.
Are you fucking serious?
I just went to the poll with, I think, May 14th.
Bro, these Democrats were doing the motherfucking debate. That was all a year ago, bro.
Debates might have started a year
ago. That was running a year ago.
This year. We voted this year.
Man, that nigga ran a year ago, bro. The nigga 82 years old, bro.
Okay, we voted for him this year.
That was because the shit he was doing a year ago. He was running for shit a year ago.
He's still running this year. Come on.
Bruh, you're not even making sense.
Bro. We voted this year in the primary. The primaries.
Nigga start running for president almost 2 years ago, bruh. The primaries in the Democratic Party.
But if it was a problem, if it was a problem, the Democratic
it was 2 years ago you voted for 80-year-old. You think 2 years later it's supposed to be the same? You saw in the debate, he wasn't this fucking same. The fuck?
But
why you can't get over that?
Why? Because y'all can't.
That's the hardest thing. That's crazy.
Because if you left
that nigga was a dead tuna fish.
Y'all
like what the fuck?
Because it was some people in the party that made the decision.
He's a dead fuck.
But that's who we voted for. We knew that when we voted for him.
You knew he was dead. You didn't see it.
When we that went out in the primaries and voted for him. That's what we knew everything that came. We knew everything about him. That's who we chose. But to round and tell
what happened in the debate, bro?
And tell us.
So what happened in the debate?
Fuck what y'all.
What was that about?
Don't worry about that. If you didn't, if you voted for that dude, that's your candidate.
So no matter what, just like Trump said,
that's who we voted for.
He could shoot somebody. He could kill somebody on Fifth Avenue, and you still vote for him. Is what you're telling me?
That's what I'm saying.
Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
Appreciate y'all a whole lot. And y'all gonna know for a fact we're gonna come up in here each and every night or any night. Pop in on y'all ass for show. You know what I'm saying, dog? Knee deep into politics from a hood point of view. You know what I'm saying, dog? And don't forget, if you're a hoodie, leave us some messages, bro. Slide through Instagram, Twitter, whatever y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying, dog? And get at your boys. You know what I'm saying, VA?
Yeah, y'all be safe out there. Shit crazy. I'm about to get more and more crazy. Peace out.
That's a goddamn show.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood people, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench. Because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
You know?
Shit. Fucking.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood people, you know?